Alright, let's see if I can do this under 12 minutes. I just filmed, and it turns out my camera only records for 12 minutes straight, and I don't know how long it's been, so I don't know where it cut off. So I'm just gonna redo this real quick. This is the Balisong review by Mark of Thy Beast on Instagram, here on YouTube, on the Jerry Hom Design Chimera. First thing I noticed about this Balisong is that it is super light. It is really light for the size of it. I'm gonna have just a really quick flash of the specs on it, the weights, the links on it real quick on screen, because I just want to really get into the flippability of this thing. So at the length that it is, the balance on it is actually quite good. I've had experience with the Balisong R titanium one, and it was really ass heavy. Now, it was not bad at flipping. It just wasn't my balance preference. So, that being said, this knife is a whole lot better in my opinion. It's got these lightning holes over here that help reduce the ass weight of this thing, and with the size of the spacers, they're still quite light, so it is not a really heavy knife. Another thing that I noticed about it is that although it's long and it carries momentum really well, it's very slow. It doesn't do really quick twirls and stuff like that I like to do. It does everything perfectly, but it's not quick, and I kind of like that. It slows down my flipping. It helps make things a little bit easier to do, so I really enjoy that aspect of it. Another thing about it is that it's super thick in the handles, and that is not something that I usually like. If it's really thick, I have a hard time flipping it because of my style. But over the week or so that I've had this thing, I've actually enjoyed the longer handle, or not, well, longer handles, yes, but the thicker handles as well. It gives me a better purchase on the handles when I'm flipping. It doesn't feel like it's slipping around. I have control, so that's always good. As you may know, one time I didn't have control and I got on TV. So another great thing I like about this knife is the really cool latch that Jerry has. It's retractable into the handle, which that's great. If you're one of the flippers that need a latch for visual reasons to keep your fingers intact, you can have the latch. If you're one of those people that don't like latches because you like a neutral balance, you can just shove it in. It does not really hinder the balance all that much to me to have the latch on. I never even tried it without because I never felt I needed to. So if you're one of those people that don't like latches, this is great. I think everyone should be doing this, honestly, because it's just a perfect design. It's best of both worlds. Like for me, if I got done flipping, I could take it out, latch it, pop it in my pocket, go to the mall, and hit on some cute girls. Which, of course, they say they have boyfriends, but I don't think that's true. I think it's just because I'm ugly. Another great thing I like about this knife is the fact that it's just really well built. Jerry Hom, in my opinion, has always been known for really well built knives. His fit and finishes are always great. His screws don't break on you. His tolerances are good. I don't know if you guys can actually see how much it wiggles. I don't know if it's in focus or not, but there's very little wiggle, and that's really good in my opinion. It's not sloppy. It's not solid. It's a good amount to where there's no tap. There's no slop in it, and it still feels solid enough to where it feels like it won't fall apart on you while you're flipping it like some knives. I just really enjoyed flipping this thing, and I'm very thankful for Jerry Hom to allow me to have the opportunity of being a part of the pass around and letting me do a YouTube video talking about what I enjoyed. Usually I think no one really gives a dip about my opinions on things, but this was a really good knife, and I really hope it does well with sales and becomes the next best thing in the Balisong community, because I really enjoy it. Now, some people that I've talked to that had them or has them or tried them out at Blade Show, they say it's a little too long, and I don't blame them. It is a really long knife. But that being said, you know, there are also really short knives, and it's all about just finding a good middleman. And some say that BRS has a good middleman, and I kind of agree. But this, I like the length of it. I like the thickness. I like the balance. I really want one of these now. So Jerry, if you ever just want to give me one, that'd be cool too. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. So I'm probably just gonna have to wait a couple years till I get enough money to buy me one for myself, because it is definitely worth the $400 shipped from Blade HQ, because it's $390 I think online. So it's a very good deal for a very good flipper from a very good company. So Jerry, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for creating this knife. I had a lot of fun. Good luck with the sales when it drops in a couple weeks. So yeah, that's my review on the Jerry Hom Chimera. Wasn't very elaborate, it wasn't very in-depth, but it was just basically me saying how much I like the knife, my opinions on the knife, you know, that's just kind of how it is. So yeah, see you guys later.